Hey guys, it's me, Bobandy, and today I have a money making guide for you. It's going to be about charging amulets of glory for profit, and I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the math and how everything works to make you money and how much money you'll be making. And anyways, let's just get started with it. There are a few requirements to this. Um, One of which is this quest, the Hero's Quest. It's the biggest requirement because without that you can't charge glories at all. So if you didn't have that, you would not be able to charge the glories. But yeah, so get this done, and once you've gotten that done, most people probably have it done. If you are a high level on RuneScape, I would say maybe 60 level 60 to 70 is, I guess you could say, high, but yeah, so get the Hero's Quest done, and then once you have that done, here are the item requirements. You're gonna need at least one glory to start, okay? But I recommend 29. Recommend 29 glories because you wear 28. You have 28 in your inventory, and you're wearing one on your neck. And the more you have, the more you make. So, yeah. And then I recommend a Ring of Wealth. It isn't needed, but I recommend it. Just because you can teleport and save money by teleporting without having to buy the rock tabs, and you can keep a glory in your inventory. So it's the best teleportation method. Other than, if you use the glory to teleport on your neck, and you just charge 28 and you're keeping that one for yourself, then that's fine too. But I just recommend having a Ring of Wealth because I'd say it's faster, the rock method, than the Edgeville, but I will show you both. And I also recommend Boots of Lightness that you'll save energy, and you won't be using a lot of energy. So the more money you save is the more profit you gain. Okay, and you're also gonna need. I didn't type this out, but you're gonna need some super energies. That's a really big thing. So Super Energy 4s they're about 1500 GP each. I recommend you buy about 100 to start off, and that's about all you'll really need to start this to be making money. You don't have to buy 100. You can buy whatever you want, but I just recommend 100 so you can grab them quick and keep going. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the part where I actually show you the methods for getting there. And we're not going to be charging 4s. We're charging Amulet of Glory 6. It's not going to be the 4. It's going to be the 6 because the 6 sells for more money than the 4. If you want to do 4s and you want to make 3k to 5k per one, be my guest. But I wouldn't recommend it. So let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so these are your two starting points down here, Edgeville, and then there's Varrock. Varrock West Bank and Edgeville, the Edgeville Bank. And I'm going to show you both ways to get there. I guess I'll start with Varrock. So there's a shortcut here. I don't know exactly what level you have to be to use it, but there is a shortcut. And you take that, and then this fence is open. It's not on this map. I don't know why, but it's usually open. There we go. So, what is happening? There we go. Okay, so come up here, go around, hop over the wilderness ditch, and right here I'm going to stop because I'm going to meet over here the Edgeville way as well. So if you're going to Edgeville, the Edgeville Bank, you just head out north of the bank, and then you go east to the bridge, go over the bridge, go over the bridge, and then we're at the same spot, basically just hopping over the wilderness ditch. And then from there, you travel up through here north until you get to this obelisk. I'm just going to say obelisk. Don't criticize if I'm saying it wrong. But, yeah, so you're going to go to this green one. All these other ones, these 4 ones that are marked on here, these other 4 that are in blue, these are ones you'll teleport, but you won't get off there. You'll actually get off on the one in the red. So this is level 13 wild, and there's not much that can attack you out here other than some mammoths that are spread across, so it's not really a big deal. There is the level 35 one, which is either this one or the one up here. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but the level 35 one doesn't have anything on it, unless you go north and then there's dragons. This one's level 27. I know by this thing. I know by this thing over here. So this is level 27. This is probably the level 35. This is the level 44. The Chaos Ellie guy is down here somewhere. But you're not going to any of those, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove the red marking from it so you don't get confused. Yeah, so you'll teleport around to all these eventually, and finally you'll get this one. You'll be lucky if you get it first, so yeah, you can get there. It usually takes a couple of tries. I don't know why, it's just random, so it randomly teleports you through each one, but eventually you'll get here, and once you're here, you will go south until you meet the end of this little gate thing, and you travel down all the way until you get to this gate. You open the gate up, head down south, then east, and you go in here, go around this thing, and then the Fountain of Ruin is right here, and you'll use your Amulet of Glory on it, and then it'll charge all of them, and then you'll go back this same way. Let me use green to go back. You'll go back the same way pretty much. Hit the obelisk, and finally you'll get teleported. Oops, you'll get teleported back to here. And then, once you're back here, or any of them at level 30 wild, below level 30, so any of these three that you teleport to, that's below level 30, you will teleport out of here with your Ring of Wealth to Varrock, and then restart the process all over again. But yeah, or you can teleport to the level 35 one and run south until you get to level 30. I do that sometimes, not often. I'll just mainly take the ride back to one of these, but sometimes it can save you time if you keep teleporting back to this one and this one, which has happened before, but doesn't happen often. You usually teleport to one of these three up here because it's better odds, Or you could take the level 44 one, and I would not recommend this because you can run into the Chaos guy and, yeah, run back that way, but I wouldn't recommend that either. So, anyways, once you have done all that and you've made your 20, 28, 29 glories, whatever you did, if you went back to Edgeville Way, that's fine. You'll just have to travel over here to Varrock and begin to sell these things. So the prices that I sell them for is charging the glory is 10k each for a 6 charge, and then I do 3 to 5k for the 4 charges. I don't do those very much. I mainly stick with the 6s. And selling them is 70k each for the 6. Sometimes I'll do 65k or 60k, just depending on how quickly I want to sell them. But 65k each, you can sell them really quick. So that's the price that I guess I would recommend. But if you're looking for more profit and don't want to go out here all the time, then do the 70k each. If you want to charge them for 5k each, you'll get a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people will trade you really fast, and you can go back out again. So it just depends on, but you're making 2 trips, 2 trips to equal this if you do the 5k. But it's really up to you on what you want to do, and your personal, opinion. Whatever you want to do is, what you can do. And what I do is I have a guy that sits here, and he sells them all day long, and I'll go and I sell them to him. I let him charge mine, I charge his for 5,500 each, and he charges people for 10k each. So 5,500, and this is real fast. I'm doing it really quick, so I'm making these trips fast. So I'm shooting up here real quick, getting here, coming back, coming here, or any one of these, the ones that I marked in white, and teleporting back to Varrock to him, and then doing it all over again. So anyways, let's do the math real quick. 5,500 coins times 29 glories is 159.5k every trip. I can usually do about 4 to 5 trips. I'm going to go ahead and say 5 an hour. And that's 800k an hour. That's a lot of money. That's a lot to be making. But if you don't have 29 glories, let's just say you had 15, you're selling them 5k each or 10k each. You know, it really depends on what you're charging on how much you're going to make. But even at 5k each, you're still making a pretty good amount of money. You just have to wait a little bit longer. I mean, you're going to have to wait longer no matter what you do, whether you're selling them at 5k or 10k. You're going to have to wait to sell them. So it really just depends on how many people are buying from you and how quick you can make that trip. But 15 glories, and let's just say you're charging 5k for me, just 75k each time you come out here. So you're paying off for like 1.5 glories if you get them at 50k. And let's say you do maybe 4 trips an hour, you're making 300k an hour. 300k an hour, you do it 5 times, you've made 1500k. And so for 15 trips, you make 1500k if you have 15 glories. You know, I don't know how many glories you're gonna have, but I would invest in 29 glories before I even went out here, so I'd be making a lot more profit, a lot faster. But that's just my personal preference. It's up to you to do what you want. But anywhere from 400k an hour to 1 mil an hour. Okay, and you know, 1 mil an hour is like the top, the top amount. Okay, and this 400k an hour is more realistic of what you'll be getting. 400k to 600k an hour. The 1 mil is kind of pushing it. I wouldn't say you'd get that unless you were charging 10k each. And let's see, at 10k each times 29, that's 290k times 4 trips. Okay, you can make that, but you're gonna have in an hour. I don't know if you'll make that in an hour. That's what I'm saying, because it does take time to sell. Whatever, what was that? 29 times 4, 116 glories. Charging them at 10k each. That takes some time to do, but you know it depends on how fast you can flip them. You know, but I'd do it at 5,500 each to 6,000 each for is what I sell them to that one guy that stands there, and he sells them at 10k each, and he sells them for 70k. Charges them at 10k. I'm sorry, and sells them at 70k. So if you want to, you could go out there, undercut them pretty bad, 65k each. Someone's going to come to you to say 5k, and yeah, you'll be making a lot of money. I'm telling you guys, this is a great method. You know, I know it has some requirements, but they're not that bad, especially if you play RuneScape. 400k an hour, I mean, you're not really getting that anywhere else unless you're doing like nature runes or something like that, which, you know, at level 91 you might be making 400k, 600k an hour, but or nature rune running, but you can get PK'd out here. I know you can get PK'd out here as well, but more people are, I guarantee you more people are sitting in these spots to PK you nature rune running than there are people on a low populated world watching these spots. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot more people here than there are up here. Okay, I've only died one time, and out of all that death, all that one time that I died, I lost 1.45 mil. That does not look like a 5. 1.45 mil, which isn't bad considering that I've made over 15 mil with this. That's 10 times. No wait, yeah, 10 times what I lost. So if you make 10 times what you lose once, trust me, it's worth it. So I made 15 mil and only lost 1.45. And that's actually, I didn't even lose that. I lost 1.25 because I saved 4 glories with my protect item. Or no, 3 glories because my Ring of Wealth protected. That's the only thing I don't like, because your Ring of Wealth will protect over a glory. But, you know, they're about the same amount of money each, so I would have rather saved my Ring of Wealth than my glory anyways. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment with your criticisms or just overall positive comments, any kind of comments at all. I will look at them and respond to them. And don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching my money making method. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Go make you some money out there. See you later.
Yeah.